ladies and gentlemen, the next morning of the Knoxville Nationals, night number 1, and we are severely fucked up in the mind right now, ladies and gentlemen. We went to the Dingus. I have the crackle of the throat. We did not go live before the race yesterday, which was the plan, but we got distracted. I got distracted, Sean. We both got distracted, did we not?
Yeah, we did. First off, we started off at Greenleaf Tobacco here in town.
Oh, state of the art. If anybody wants a cigar, badass cigars. One guy bought a box for $5,000 the other day from there. Greenleaf Tobacco, we did pick up some cigars like you were saying. But it's right there next to the Phillips 66 when you head to downtown Knoxville. Check it out. Greenleaf Tobacco and vapes. It's a vape store as well. And then also, crazy thing about that place while we're checking out, they had some booger sugar on the counter. What's on that other side of the store, Sean? What is it? He did have shrooms, did he not?
Yeah, something like that.
He was trying to pitch me the shrooms. I was out on the shrooms, all right? If I would have took shrooms yesterday, I probably wouldn't be here, Sean. I probably wouldn't be here. I would have went to the back straightaway to slap that Darren right in his face. I'm just saying, I would have went to the back straightaway and slap. I went to the Dingus, obviously. I was all messed up. It was so bad. You know, the biggest problem with me, Sean, and being around the northern half of the United States is I'm from Texas, Sean, okay? And when I see a tan woman with a big booty, it's usually a Latina girl. But there was a tan girl with a big booty at the campground we were at before the races that I got distracted at. We went around the corner for 10 minutes, but it was a Native American, Sean. It was not, I thought she was a Latina, and she was something else.
I don't remember seeing that. Where was that? Oh, was that, what campground did you go to?
The one that you were at, where the old guy was. We were talking, the people there off to the side.
Yeah, the little compound?
Yeah, the little compound. Well, when I went to mingle with the other people of the compound, that's where she was, Sean. Broke my heart all night.
Well, did you talk to her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But, you know, I'm fat and short, Sean. We don't have any luck here. But anyway, yeah, the Native American girl. Oh, God. I touched myself before I went to sleep to her image in my mind. But anyway, we are here today the next day after the racing. I mean, I can't believe I admitted this on camera. Oh, God. I'm going to hell. We go to Dingus after we try to get in a fight. We didn't get in one. Everybody wants to say hey instead of ho. And then we run into fucking Spike, Sean. Spike is in the building of the Knoxville Nationals. He is here.
Spike is here, huh?
Spike is here, yes.
We need to meet him.
Huh. I need to meet Spike.
He was in your front yard last night at 4 a.m.
Why didn't you call me?
Because he was giving me a hand job. He's gay. I told you I was thinking of the Native American, but he insisted, you know.
Oh, Spike.
He loves the Chaz in many ways, Sean.
I didn't know that about him.
Oh, you have no idea. The muscly guys, they're always the ones, you know.
The ones you got to watch out for?
Yeah, they're working out because of childhood issues. You know, they have a self-image issue, you know. They're in the gym because they hate themselves, Sean. They hate themselves.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, speaking of God, that's the one. You just made me think of something when you mentioned God, because, you know, obviously, we're at the Dingus. We run into Spike, and then not God, but Jesus appears. Apparently, we're not going to get into details, but the band of the Chaz at Husets and Jackson is gone. And if there's any problems, I just need to call a few numbers. So the Chaz is formally invited back to Jackson and Husets.
You got a formal apology?
I got as close as I think I'm ever going to get from that. I mean, you're not going to get too much from that situation, I don't think. But wow. The people that pay attention, Sean. And, you know, apparently formally invited back. And but technically, we had a camper. We could have a camping spot for free as well. Although I don't know if I'd take that up and use this right now. I mean, I'm kind of scared, but
Yeah. Oh wow, that's
that's shocking. That's news.
yeah, that's very shocking. Wow.
Wow, that's what I was saying. I almost cried.
Are you happy that you can go back there?
Well, I mean, the Outlaws are there next week. They're at Jackson, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah. Wow, that's huge change of events.
That is. That is. Now we don't have to kill ourselves and drive all the way to the West Coast like the high limit drivers do. They're fucked. They got the biggest week of their life, and then the high limit's making them drive all the way to California on Thursday.
Well, that's going to be big out in California though for me.
It is. Yeah, it is. But it's a long drive. It's not like down the street.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be huge.
Speaking of the high limit drivers, we did have a private pool that we entered, and I did pay the senorita / Native American ladies pass into the pool. And I had to, it was a snake draft, and I picked on that snake draft. Obviously, Larson, I was fourth in line out of, I think we had 16 people. And Larson goes off the board, Gravel goes off the board, all these names. And I picked Corey Day as the fourth overall pick in the draft. Because we talked about it, the fix is in, you know. I mean, the history's being made. And it came back 20 picks later, Sean. Well, actually, 24 picks later, guess who was available? Anthony Macquarie. So I had Anthony Macquarie and Corey Day, and these people don't know shit. They're from, they're from up there in the Indian tribe area. They don't know no sprint car fucking racing. And they leaving Corey Day and Anthony Macquarie. I don't care if he's a fucking, Amish looking freak with his little Harry Potter look and his glasses. Anthony Macquarie can drive a damn race car, Sean. So I got Anthony Macquarie and Corey Day, and they're all like, "Oh, you suck. Oh, you're horrible." But ladies and gentlemen, this qualifying night went completely different than everyone thought, and I'm looking good as far as we're looking at the points right now. Anthony Macquarie is second overall, and Corey Day is fourth overall. David Gravel, what the hell? You need to get drunk before you get into a car. You're 11th. This is what happens when you're sober, David. We need liquid gravel on the track. And then probably the biggest downer, this is the biggest shocker, I would say. Well, Sammy Swindell's dead last, but that wasn't a shocker at all. Donny Schatz, 25th. Donny Schatz, 25th. That history is not being made that we were discussing, Sean. That 25th after night one is going to end up probably being a 35 or 40 after the night.
I'm telling you, Corey Day is looking good. It's the script has been wrote, I think.
You think that's it?
I think that's it.
And then Gio Selzy, number one. The only one willing to do an actual special fucking paint scheme. I ran into him at the Dingus as well. We had some talks. Of course, everybody was trying to touch its butt. So we couldn't really...
Did he buy everybody a round of drinks like he said he was going to do at his interview up on the stage?
I don't know if he did or not. I did not receive a Giovanni Selzy drink. But I did receive free drinks all night.
Yeah.
A lot of the Aussies were in town. Jason Beer and his lovely woman were there. Gio, I brought up Broke Joe with Gio. Because Gio and Broke Joe, remember, Broke Joe called in and said there's one guy, if he was to talk, could expose the whole industry. And I asked him, I said, what was he talking about there? What the hell do you know? He's like, Gio has that like hitman, John Wick look. And he's like, just come and talk to me. Just come and talk to me. So I'm scared, Sean, to talk to Gio.
You didn't talk to him?
He was too busy. Everybody was trying to touch his butt. I mean, we barely finished 3 sentences.
Most popular guy last night then.
And number one in points. I don't know why your phone keeps locking, damn it. We're trying to see these points here. And I guess we need to see tonight's lineup as well. Let's run down the top. I would say the top 10 have a chance of locking in.
Yeah. I mean, pretty good chance.
I guess your local superstar at this point, most people would assume to be Brian Brown, Austin McCarl, Chase Randall, but Scott Boguski in the West River Machine is third overall, Sean. Scott Boguski, back to Australians.
Yeah.
The back to Australians. This sumbitch is Dundeeing his ass to the front of the Knoxville Nationals. What is going on? Is it did now we have to ask the question. Did Aaron Reitzel help Scott Boguski by junking the other car so they had to build another one?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's a shocker in itself.
Well, yeah, I mean Boguski third, so it's Selzy, Macri, Boguski, Corey Day. I have Macri and Day on my pull list. Obviously, I'm going to take all the money because these damn Native Americans don't know what the hell this racing's all about. Well, and then in fifth, Brett Marks. Sixth is Sheldon Hodenschild. Seventh, Chase Randall. Sheldon, actually, he's never really a good qualifier usually, and he's sixth overall. What else were you going to add there?
Yeah, I didn't think Scott Boguski was gonna be a threat. Just because Dan Peevely had some bad luck down there, and then Capitani had bad luck. But he's got some serious momentum now, so we got something figured out.
Well, and then Brett Marks obviously is doing well. Sorry, we had the Stampede come through. I don't know what the Buffalo wanted for us. I'm making too many Native American jokes. I support all indigenous people. Chase Randall, seventh. He put on probably the best show in the heat race. Drove up through there. Jacob Allen, eighth. That's impressive as well.
Yeah, I was jumping up and down last night watching it on Dervision, hoping he would win. But he did good. I mean, he made up some points and he's in the top 10. So we'll see how Saturday plays out.
Justin Peck, obviously, sorry we're coughing because we're getting run over by Buffalo right now. Sorry, but you had Justin Peck in ninth. That's a good run for him. And then you also have Matt Jewell in 10th, and I believe he was the quickest qualifier, right?
Yep.
Qualifying is everything. David Gravel in 11th, probably a big shocker as well. That's going to be borderline on if he's in the show or not.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking, is it all play out, or we're going to wait and see what plays out tonight, right? And then the points they'll be somewhat figured out. At least the top 10.
12th, Garrett Williamson. 13th, Brock Zierfoss. Listen to the names I'm about to list to you before I get to the one that matters. Garrett Williamson, Brock Zierfoss in 13th. 14th, Aaron Reitzel. 15th, with balls on the wrenches. We talked to balls last night. Of course, Callum Williamson's crew chief is on the wrenches there with KKR. 16th, Kerry Matson. 17th, Tanner Holmes. 18th, Carson McCarl. 19th, Parker Price Miller. 20th, Danny Dietrich. 21st, Jack Dover in a rare appearance. Above Michael Buddy Kofoid in 22nd. 23rd, Sam Haferteep Jr., 24th, Riley Goodnow, and then Donny Schatz is 25th, Sean. What in the hell's going on?
Well, if I was Donny, I'd have to throw last night away. And
is it so? How it's looking, we're gonna see Kofoid and Schatz on Hard Knocks night. It looks like Friday.
Guarantee, yeah. Yeah, they better just throw the night away, or last night away, and start over.
Obviously, there's still some hitters tonight. It's not over, ladies and gentlemen.
It's pretty stacked tonight.
It is pretty stacked. You got Logan Schuhart. You got I would say Tim Kading, but it's not 1999 anymore. Tyler Courtney pops off the list. Ryan Timms, somebody who, was a Corey Day a few years ago, and now where's he at, So, what some names, obviously, Brian Brown, is this going to be, I feel like the Knoxville Nationals is the Daytona 500, and he is Dell Sr. What is up with Brian Brown?
I don't know. Seems like he's been behind the 8 ball all year. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, he hasn't really done nothing, really, has he?
No.
This year in particular.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, he usually runs good, and when he is here, and he's been struggling when he is here. So I don't know.
Yeah, you got. Let's go down the list here. Like I said, Ryan Timms, names that jump off for me at least. Tyler Courtney's going to be a threat in his car, and a threat for everyone who is in a relationship or married. Corey Eliason is tonight. He didn't look very stout on the Cappy night. Mark Dobmeyer tonight. Bill Baylock, Hunter Sherbert, Brian Brown, as I said, and Brady Bacorn is there. Brady Bacorn.
Bacorn.
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
Why?
I can't say bacon because, Islam's make him and get me if I say bacon. I mean, this could be bad.
Oh, God.
I'm just saying, Sean.
Okay, we got Rico.
Yeah, let's move on. Speaking of the occult, so the occult leader is here, Rico. The Bohemian Grove representative. Daceland Persley in the 25. It could be a shucker. Emerson Axum. And I've been telling people about Emerson Axum for a long time. And every time I say Emerson Axum is going to be, stout, they always laugh at me, Sean. They always are like, he ain't ever going to be anything Emerson Axum. Who is that? Dude, he was a bad son of a bitch in a micro. He put it on him at the shootout a couple times. And to do that, you have to be an elite talent behind the wheel to do that.
Well, and he's been running here on a weekly basis too, and he does fairly well. He's not going to be a slouch by any means, so I really see him running pretty good tonight.
And then Jake Buback, another guy I think he needs another ride to really perform. Carson Macedo, probably one of the just odds-on guys, Most people would assume the 41 in Knoxville's gone together very well.
Brad Sweet. I mean, we got Brad Sweet tonight and Kyle Larson.
Nope. Whoa. You don't say that fucking name on my show, Sean. Don't you say it's Kyle Larson.
Either way, it's my boy.
Why is it your boy? You are his lost uncle. We were at English Creek, Sean. You did this to me. I don't know why.
I didn't even know he was standing.
You did it to me. He's like, let's go watch what's the guy's name? Anthony that was driving. What was his name? Running the outlaw wing car or whatever, the cart.
Anthony Gassford, and we wanted to watch.
We were going up there to watch his A-main hot lap.
Yeah, A-main hot laps, and then we wanted to watch the 500s, which that's Gage Stevens. Yeah.
He's a cool kid.
Yeah.
Nice paint scheme. Apparently they do all their own lettering.
I didn't even realize it was him standing in front of us.
Yeah, we're standing there. We just waddle on up, and he's like, oh, there. He goes, there's Caitlin. I was like, yeah, I see Caitlin. Who cares? And kept walking. Go up to the fence, and we're standing there. And he's like, oh, there's Owen. I was like, yeah, there's fucking Kyle, you asshole. Why did you bring me up here? And everybody in the place is like, look, the Chaz is going to fight Kyle. And it's like, what the fuck? I didn't even plan on doing this. I'm looking over my shoulder at that point. Like, oh, fuck, here comes security.
Yeah, you were a little nervous.
Well, yeah, I'm not nervous of him and his Illuminati energy. I'm just nervous of his little gang members that's always protecting him. When Bubba Wallace can slap you around the racetrack, you're viable to be harmed. I'm just saying.
I don't think anybody.
I hope he did some taekwondo since then, or some kind of situation. But I do think that qualifying once again, Sean. I mean, if you don't qualify well, you're Donny Schatz. Donny Schatz won his heat race last night. Star Pole won the heat. Like I said, you can race all you want, but if you don't qualify, you're Donny Schatz. You're 25th.
Well. And I think tonight, the way the weather's looking right now, I think the track's going to stay juiced up. I was surprised it stayed juiced up last night.
Yeah, or for the record, ladies and gentlemen, it was 100 and what degrees last week, or hell, Monday it was 102, sweating out of the crack of our asshole and everything. I mean, I shaved the hair from my nutsack just to save myself. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, it was that sweaty on Monday. You know, my car don't have AC. I'm driving down the road. The seat's getting moist. I'm like, we got to fix this. Yeah, that's one word to use. But we get to Tuesday, and the clouds roll in, and it's a high of 70.
No, Tuesday was hot, too.
Tuesday was not. No, that was English Creek. That was the final day.
Yeah.
Tuesday was cold. Monday was hot.
Yeah, okay, yep. You're right.
And this whole week is going, and this is what I'm saying, this whole week, ladies and gentlemen, the highest temperature is going to be, 74 on Saturday or something?
Yeah, that's what they're forecasting.
And 60s at night, like 69, 68.
Yeah, this cool weather it's going to keep the moisture in the track. I believe.
Yeah, I'm hoping 69 in moisture, but that's, I'm just crossing my fingers. So we're looking at the forecast right now. Today's high is 75. The low is 52, ladies and gentlemen, here in Knoxville. Tomorrow, or Friday, 72 and 51 for a low. Saturday, 77 for the high, 56. Perfect, spectator temperatures. But as far as a track slicking off, oh God, I was thinking of tricks and hose. As far as the track slicking off, we're overcast. We're overcast, and there is no chance of rain. There's a 7% chance Saturday, but there's really no chance of rain at all until Monday, so we're clear as far as rain. But the track is not going to, it's not going to be your typical Nationals year where it's hot, so the track work's going to have to be a little different. And I'm sure the Duncans will figure it out.
Yeah, and I'm thinking it's throwing a huge curveball for all these teams.
Because y'all ain't had that weather at all. They're all throughout the whole June and July.
Right. It's been fairly mild for the summer months. Really haven't had a whole lot of hot temperatures. So yeah, it's crazy weather.
Notables left on the list besides Kyle Larson and his Illuminati ass: Darren Pittman, James McFadden, Austin McCarl. Tyler Drucke, I don't know if that counts. Kyle Reinhart, Tanner Thorson. Is Austin McCarl the better shot for a local? Is Austin McCarl the guy outside of Boguski who qualified well? Obviously, he's from Australia, but as far as homegrown here since he was born type of guy, you think Brian Brown, you think Austin McCarl. You really don't think Chase Randall. He's from Texas. He's a transplant as well. But as far as Iowa, Knoxville guys, is Austin McCarl the only hope?
I think so.
He's been running well.
Yeah, he's been running well. So yeah, I would expect Austin McCarl to run up front.
And that's it. And Kyle's going to qualify, you're saying? It's a big deal.
With the heavy track, oh man, unless they get something figured out,
they better go get the parts off the high dollar shelf and stay the hell out of the dumpster if they want a chance. When that track's juiced up, it's performance, it's parts.
Yeah, when the track slicks off, it kind of evens the playing field in my
for
opinion.
Him.
Well,
recently,
yes.
If you don't hit those 2 laps, Sean, see you Friday. See you at the back of the A.
Right.
See you in the B main.
I hope not, but
I don't think he's locking in, Sean.
He will.
Why?
I'm going to say he is.
Are you saying this because you're Asian, Sean?
No.
You are from the Asiatic bloodline as well, right? You and Kyle.
Correct.
You're the lost uncle. I was trying to introduce you. He just walked away from you at English Creek. What a douche. Owen was looking at his long-lost ancestry, and he just ignored you, Sean. Kyle Larson ignored you, Sean, and you almost cried. I saw the tear.
No, or far from it, bud.
He literally said, "I'm going to take a picture. I can't believe he's here, right in front of me." That's what you said, Sean.
Yeah, I did say that.
See? And when he ignored you, you're probably the only Asian guy in the whole entire fucking pitting area, and he just walked away from you.
I wasn't the only one. He was there.
Yeah, he was there, but he just ignored his own bloodline. What a piece of shit.
Hey, goddamn him.
This is like walking away from Owen or something. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story. We're sticking to it. I apologize to all Asians and Native Americans, but as far as Islam, fuck your bacon. You know?
Bacon? You said bacon.
Oh, fuck, they're coming to get us. That's why you need that terrorist insurance on the house. How about that shit?
Yeah, what the fuck's that all about?
So tell the story about that. You actually, a renewal of the house or insurance or something like that? What is it? What's going on here with this terrorist insurance? What is it? What's the deal?
I don't know. I'd like to know myself.
Terrorist insurance coverage notice.
There's a terrorist insurance coverage on a house insurance now?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. What the fuck's that mean?
They must know it's coming, ladies and gentlemen. The insurance companies know.
Fucking goddamn.
We're about to have some issues.
Yeah.
Terrorist insurance is on the housing insurance quotes.
Insurance is the biggest.
Has that ever been on there?
Biggest scam ever.
That's never been on there.
No.
That's scary, ladies and gentlemen. Terrorist insurance on the house insurance bill
Knoxville, Iowa.
in Knoxville, Iowa. This is scary, guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's scary.
They know something we don't, obviously.
Oh, my God. Insurance companies are the number one funders for political campaigns. It's a scary deal.
Yeah.
32.
Oh, no, 32.
32.
Oh, my. All right, we're going to go smoke these damn green leaf tobacco cigars. And I don't know if I'm getting drunk, ladies and gentlemen, but if I do, please touch my butt like you did Geo Celsius. Please. Please. And Aaron's a bitch. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you later. Spike will be around. I don't know what's going to happen. It could potentially end in more than just a hand job at 4 a.m. in a truck. We're going to find out. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Bye.
This is how we ride. This is how we do.